Hey, Grillin' Game and Boomer here again. We're going to tee it up tonight with some Impossible burgers, some veggie burgers. We happen to like the Impossible alternative, so that's what we're using. The patties have already been formed here and salt and peppered on one side. I'm going to flip them and put them on. Then we'll put a little salt and pepper on the other side. Keep it on the exterior so it doesn't dry out the burger alternative in the inside. You want to try to keep these as moist as possible. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw these on, and then I'll show you what else we're mixing up here. Give me just a second. Flip this around so you can see it. Okay, those are the Impossible burgers. We're going to go ahead and get a little salt and pepper on those real quickly. Again, on the exterior. We're just using a kosher flake salt on the outside. A little pepper ground on top also. Set that aside. Also, for a side on these burgers tonight, we've got some vegetable kebabs. I'll give you a quick shot of those. Okay. Those have already been on for about 12, 13 minutes. We want to char those a little bit more than the burgers. They take a little bit longer. I'm going to close this for a minute. The kebabs need to be charred a little bit, not burned. You got to firm up both the fruit and the vegetables that are on those. We did salt and pepper those a little bit. We also placed a little bit of this Penzeys forward spices on it. Great spice, brings out the flavor in just about everything, kind of enhances it a little bit. That's a favorite of my wife's, by the way. We're going to take a little break, let those heat up for a minute, and I'll be back in just a minute. All right, they've been going for about 4 or 5 minutes right now. I'm going to go ahead and flip the burgers over. I'll give you a quick look here once I do it. Hang on for just a second. Proteins have come out a little bit. They're released from the grill real nicely. Okay, going to give you a quick look at this. You see the kebabs are also charring up pretty nicely. I like to get these Impossible burgers grilled pretty firmly on the exterior. Consider it kind of a medium well as opposed to medium rare. It gives it a more of a traditional burger texture, I guess. The taste is going to be a little different, but we love it, and I hope you guys do too if you try it. We're going to give this about another 4 or 5 minutes. Again, you want that surface of those burgers to be pretty tight, grilled pretty well. Don't worry about it if you try it the first time it doesn't work out. It's a little bit different than beef. Don't be embarrassed by that. Serve them to anybody. They're going to be good. Like the saying goes, you don't have to be disappointed or embarrassed by what you do. That's actually your parents' job. Think about it from a boomer, okay? Back in a minute. All right, we're back here. The burgers have been on for about 8 minutes total, about 4 on each side. I'm going to flip them one more time for just a couple minutes, give it a nice kind of cross-grilling marks on one side. And again, we're looking to get these not well done, but kind of that medium well comparison to beef. Let me show you the vegetable and fruit kebabs. Hang on just a second. Okay. All right. You can see the char starting to show up, especially on the pineapple. Now we get the pineapple charred a little bit. Most of those vegetables are getting charred really quite nicely. Those have been on for a little bit longer. All told, the kebabs will be 22 to 24 minutes. And we just want that nice dark char on them to firm them up. And, the taste is very barbecued, which is what we're shooting for here. I'm going to close this down here for just a few more minutes, and then we'll take them off and talk about how we're plating them up. Okay, we're getting ready to take these off. All told, the burgers have been on for about 10, 11, maybe 12 minutes. I'm going to give you a quick view of them here. You're going to see the crisscross grill marks on them. And there's the kebabs right there, nicely charred across there. And of course, I threw some buns on just for a couple of minutes. Okay, when I take these off, again, those burgers will be a little firm on the outside, but it gives it a real traditional burger texture to it, and the taste is fantastic. We really like that Impossible. Okay, we're going to pull off the buns at the same time. Okay, we're also going to pull off the kebabs. I'll pull these off, we'll get them inside. Sorry for the spatula, I'm new at this. Not a chef, just a griller. We're gonna get these off, get them inside, and I'll show you how we'll plate them up.
Keep it tight.
Okay, we're in here to plate them up. We've got some lettuce, tomatoes, and my wife's pickled onions here. She did them herself. Awesome. Let me give you a quick view of that. Okay. That lettuce comes from our garden. We've got some great lettuce pots out there right now. Tomatoes we had to buy this time. Tomatoes are ready where we live. But we're ready to go with this. We're gonna plate this up. I'll show you the final product. Lettuce, onions, awesome. I could be the grill and gaming gardening boomer. That just doesn't pop though. It's the grill and gaming boomer. Okay, I'll be right back. I've got this plated up right now. You can see the final product. I'm gonna flip this around. What you got there, you've got the grilled vegetables and pineapple, nicely charred. You've got our Impossible Burger, grilled pretty solid, charred with a crisscross on the top. You've got our lettuce, pickled onions, tomato, little mustard and ketchup. It's final product, and that's a wrap here from the Grill and Gaming Boomer. See you again soon.